long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Guess what? While I was watching my upload from this morning about the fake Ray movie, this showed up on IMDb Pro. So apparently, Kathleen Kennedy is going to be production partner with her husband, Frank Marshall, for the new Twisters movie. And I find it fascinating, considering she's still running Lucasfilm, apparently. You know, running, quotation marks. So what's going on? This is the first time we have seen her name attached to something else besides a Lucasfilm movie. Now, I'm going to say that the Ray stuff is just a distraction, that this announcement is obviously real and official, that what's going on? What exactly are we going to get from this? Now you got to remember that Kennedy has been her husband's partner, Kennedy Marshall Company, for decades. They've made a lot of movies together. She's made movies with other big names, Clint Eastwood, Robert Zemeckis, etc., etc. And so what's going on? Okay. It is not a reboot, or, well, it is and it's not. It's a continuing story, okay? And what I love about it is this guy, Glenn Powell, who made a huge impression on me in Maverick, is playing Hangman, is going to be the lead, and he is fine. This guy's a fine-looking man, okay? I really, really like him a lot, and so this is a positive. Now, I don't think making this movie is a good idea. Again, it just shows you the dearth of originality going on right now in Hollywood itself. And I'm afraid that it's going to probably be basically a global warming propaganda piece, because these dumbasses have all bought into it hook, line, and sinker. I'm not sure. I'm kind of thinking, first off, it's unoriginal. Second of all, it's going to be a propaganda piece, and we all know that. So, but there are other things that are wrong in this. Now, this chick, Katie O'Brien, we remember her from Mandalorian Season 3, is going to be in it. Now, I guarantee you, she's not going to be playing Glenn Powell's love interest. She's a retired Ohio police officer who's a bodybuilder now, and she's a flaming dyke. Okay, and as fun as it was to see Mandalorian Season 3 and the fact she didn't bother me, she annoys the fuck out of me in reality. In reality, because it's fake. It's phony. All right, she's a phony, okay? She's obviously insecure in her feminine body, and that's just sad to me.
For 10 long weeks, the Star Wars company labored on the suburban London sound stages, bringing to life a film that had begun as an idea with George Lucas 3 years before.
Stop. Not one more crooked word. Your tongue could open a wine bottle.
Never had an agent. It's not like she worships the devil.
Well, she doesn't have to. He worships her. Well, she's horrible. I've made a ghastly, ghastly mistake.
Urinal cakes? I don't believe this. All these years, the doyenne of Seattle's elite, looking down her nose at everyone in sight. She owes it all to this. She's managed to have her urinal cake and eat it too.
As I think we now have what's known in the legal profession as a bargaining chip.
Oh, are you kidding? That's all right. She doesn't have to come to the phone. Just give her this message. I've flushed out her family secret. Hello, Maris.
So the question we have to ask is, what does this all mean? Twisters is a Universal franchise, so it's not Lucasfilm, it's not Disney. What does this all mean? Are we going to hear an announcement of her leaving, resigning, or going off for other creative things she wants to do? What does it mean? Did she finally get the message that the emails are going to drop if she doesn't leave? You know, I'm very cynical about everything because we never get any resolution, nor do we get any closure. Is she going to take Lin-Wen Brennan and Carrie Beck with her? Or are they going to stay with, at least Lin-Wen Brennan. Lin-Wen Brennan is at Lucasfilm because of her. It's not because she's a Star Wars fan. Carrie Beck at least has some sort of a working relationship with Dave Filoni. Okay. So what does this all mean? What exactly is going on here? Okay. Are we to expect an announcement? It's been 3 months since, 2 months, 2 months since Drunk 3PO announced there were emails, since Gina Carano said what she said. Okay. Did Bob Iger, there he is, actually finally threaten to pull the trigger and make her, and I'm talking about Kennedy, flinch enough to say, okay. Obviously, Frank came to the rescue. Okay. He probably said, look, why don't you, Kathy, come and work on Twisters with me? Okay. This is, again, she's never had an announcement like this as president of Lucasfilm. It was always Lucasfilm and Disney, obviously, Disney owns it, their product. Okay. This is a big fucking thing right here. Okay. And I really want you guys to understand that her doing Twisters, despite what the Black Pills, who apparently are now losing subscribers, are saying, okay? You can only be negative for so long. And when you calm down and start looking at the reality, the business and everything, you suddenly realize there's too much emotion, okay? The Urinal Cake Queen maybe has been removed. They just haven't announced it yet. Maybe she got a dose of reality and decided she had to leave. We don't know. All we do know is that she's going to be producing Twisters with Frank. And she's never worked for another studio while being head of Lucasfilm. Those are the facts. Make of them what you want, but they are still the facts, okay? So I would say marinate in this for a while and, come to your own conclusion. But obviously something happened for this announcement. Okay, this is Steph signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy. Oh, and Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.